You say you want to become that one champion, that one king of the heavyweight division. And we know for you to do that, you need to beat and fight the other man, the other champion, who holds 3 of the other belts in Anthony Joshua. Before we go into some intricate details about negotiations, etc., did you watch his fight with Povetkin?
I didn't. To be honest,
No.
I didn't watch it. To be honest, you know, I really didn't have no interest in who was going to win. You know, I'm just at that point where like everybody want to do their thing. Everybody do their thing. You know, it's a small division, and sooner or later, once the fans get fed up, then the fight will happen. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. I've done all I could do. You know, I'm definitely not gonna go in that situation again. That took everything out of me. You know what I mean? To try to just imagine trying to make a fight happen, and you know your worth, and you know the worth of the fight, and you got people trying to lowball you like lower than the history of boxing, when you know other guys that have came before you ain't nowhere near you, can't even touch you, can't even put peanut butter spread on your motherfucking jelly sandwich. You feel me? But they get certain things because they're lower than I, or they are already considered in the box of losing. But when it comes to me, I gotta go through everything. All my career, I've been through it's crazy. It's crazy. All my whole career, I've always had to go through something. I've always had to make opportunities out of opportunities. I've always been that fighter, never got a full credit of nothing I've done, you know. But you don't see me mad. You see me smiling. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy, bro. I know who I am. I know what I represent, and I know what I stand for. I know what I've done. I know I've done a remarkable job in this sport, along with a lot of other people, you know. But, you know, when it comes to me, it's, I don't know, man. Am I that good? That everybody I fight, people already discredit. Look at Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, the best, one of the best. One of the best. But people still, man, this dude failed drug tests, and I still gave him the opportunity to come back and still do it. And they still denied him, you know what I mean? They still talking about age when this man ain't number 38 years old. But they wonder why ain't no other champion calling him out, dog. No other top contender trying to fight him because they don't want to lose their spot. And that's real talk. You know, they can go around all day talking about he old, but they don't want to fight him. That don't make no sense. If he's so old, then shit, fight him. Fight him, because anybody beat him, anybody beat Luis Ortiz, that's the closest step you can come to fighting me if you ain't in position already. Trust me. And I'm a man of my word. I've always been that way. You better read about me. You better ask about me. Fuck about reading about me. You gonna do that, you gonna see that, you gonna read about me December the 1st. I'm a man of my word, bro. They beat Ortiz, they got me.
Champ, I don't mean to go back a couple of months, but I haven't seen it, I haven't answered the question. And there was split opinions amongst media when Eddie Hearn made you the offer, something between $12 to $15 million, and the fight didn't take place. And Eddie has said openly that this is a risky fight. We're the A side, we're giving him a flat fee. And if he wins Deontay, if he beats Joshua, he could have the reverse in a rematch. Now, a lot of the American media, and I saw especially when Anthony came to the DAZN launch in America, hounded him and said, well, you know, there's so much more money in the fight, give him a better split. But from your perspective, as a fighter, 12, 15 minutes, still a lot of money. Didn't you feel like, I'll take it, I'll beat him, I'll knock him out, and then I'll get the reverse in the rematch? Did that ever go through?
The thing about it, they never agreed to the rematch. They didn't even want a rematch clause. It was one-sided. The rematch clause said that
even if you won.
The rematch clause said that if Deontay Wilder wins, you know, there ain't no option of no rematch. But if Joshua wins, he get a rematch. You feel me? How is that? How does that work? Two champions putting their belts on the line. If one win, no rematch. But if the other one win, he gets a rematch. Well, you know what I'm saying? What is that? You know what I mean? This is This is a gladiator sport right here. This ain't a sport where people get pampered and, you know what I'm saying, and bro, I can't understand it. I'm a fighter, bro. I'm a fighter. That's what I do. A lot of things that these guys do in this sport, I can't understand. That's why you just never really just see me come out when fighters say something about me, whether it's on the social media or even sometime on camera. It depends on what they're talking about. But if it's that little petty shit, you won't see Deontay Wilder coming back, going back and forth, because I ain't, you know, for what? Because when that appointed time happens, I ain't gonna forget what you said. You know what I mean? And we know I'm one of the most devastating knockout artists in the business. I'm an artist at it. I know how to dissect a man's body. I know how to break him down. For me, I see matrix, I see the calculations, I see the numbers running down like the matrix, and I calculate that, bro. My mindset in the ring is so different. People don't understand who they... Oh, they don't understand what I see in the ring, how I see it. No matter what you may be seeing, it ain't about what you see. You ain't fighting. Your job is to enjoy what you're looking at. Styles make fights in boxing. Everybody got a crazy style. Some people gonna have a pretty style, some people gonna have an ugly style, some people gonna have an awkward style. Some people gonna have just there, you know what I'm saying, just there to get paid, you know. But all in all, it's boxing. And styles make fights. People complain about the silliest things, the dumbest stuff, like grown men. It's a savage sport. This is a ruthless sport. This is a heartless sport. There's too many emotions involved in this sport. Let the fighter be who he is. Now, if he lose, then shit, that show for itself. The numbers don't lie. But if a man doing something and he doing it consistently, over and over and over and over and over and over, and if I had time, I'd do 40 of them overs and not 39 of them out. I don't know what planet some of these people on, but I guarantee you right now, I can take you to some place you ain't gonna knock no one out. They'll give you a run for your money. Yet alone talk about knocking 39 grown men out. You know. But it's you know, I tell people love me now. Love me now. Shower me with love right now. Because like I said, I believe it, I speak it, believe it, receive it. I feel I'm a walking icon. I got a lot of work to do to get to that point, and I know this, and that's okay with me. I'm satisfied with that, because without that vision right there, without that goal set up, without that accomplishment that I need to do, without that, then I mean, this what I'm here for. Of course, I gotta feed my family and stuff like that, but I gotta get up. You know, feeding the family is a major part, but being able to get in there and put your heart on the line, your soul, I value that. I want to be able to talk to my kids. It's easy to make money and then support them, but what about the interaction with them? What about the teaching of them? That's why I love children, because you can instill in them what you want to. Racism's still alive because they still teaches it. Because they still teach it to the people that walk around here two-faced. Hey, bud, how you doing? Oh, man, good to see you, man. I'll see you next time. When he go in that closed door, a whole different person come out of him. Things out of his mouth that you wouldn't even expect that person would say. You know what I mean? Like, hatred in the world is so real. Like, racism in the world is so real. Like, wow. These are the situations. Like as a champion, I sit around. That's why I love to travel. I'm an observer. You know what I mean? I'm a people's person too. You can have a homeless man. I can talk to a homeless man for an hour if the conversation lit. I'm a people's person. I can't help it. That's just what I do. Some people ain't got that skill to just talk to people like that, but I can do that. That's why I'm perfect for this situation, this job that I have, to being the champion of the world. Everything that comes with this job is me. It's not all about how much money you can make. That's part of it. We gonna make that bread, bro. We gonna make that. But it's more to this. It's more to being a champion than making money, than knocking people out, than talking smack. You know, it's more to it. And I feel like I'm the part of it all. And I can't wait to match up. You know, for me, I'm not worried about if I'm gonna be able to fight a fighter or not, because like I said, it's a small division. We all gonna fight each other, win, lose, or draw. We all gonna fight each other, and I feel I'm gonna be the only one in this division undefeated, with 0 losses, with all knockouts. That's gonna be a hard task. Just imagine the only one up in this thing that's the champion, all knockouts, undefeated. Everybody else done lost, you know, and so whatever, man. I like to dream big. I like to think big. I like to have goals for myself. I like to speak it into existence, speak it into the universe, and watch it manifest itself. See, I like doing things like that, setting big goals and letting people watch. Because I said I was gonna be a champion. A lot of people didn't think I was gonna be a champion. Boom, I did that. You know, I said I was gonna do a lot of things, and I did it. Fight this person, that person, I did it. I'm a man of my word in this sport. You know, I'm a fighter. So, and I want to entertain people. God have blessed me with a gift to share amongst the world. And I'm using it, because if you don't use what he gave you, he gonna strip it from you. And then when you get brave enough to do use it, when you finally do use it, you'll see that you don't have it no more, because it's been stripped from you. You weren't brave enough, you weren't ready. When it's your time, you gotta be ready. You gotta answer that call. It's your time, you know? And that's where I am now in my life, you know?